When you look back and realized that close on to 40 people did lose their lives in this very same blizzard, what goes through your mind?
I mean, I think there was a real moment on the helicopter when our pilot was telling us that 40 people had lost their lives. And I mean, I think that there could be mostly foreigners there, and as well as the locals, and the porters up there. And I think that was really sort of significant for us, just to think about the scale and just how lucky we were to get out and really sort of feel for their families.
And I think, for Rosie, the moment of really that kind of release of tension or things dawning on her was when we got to that tent. And for me, it was sitting in the helicopter, talking to the pilot and him just saying, "Didn't you guys know? Didn't you realize?" And I was like, "No, we didn't." And that for me was like, I got quite emotional. And I was like, it really kind of sunk in, and that's a sense of extreme gratitude of what, our luck in getting out. And yeah.
When in the same helicopter that we were flying in, he was flying frozen bodies like within the couple of days before, and just having that sort of contrast of sort of knowing the tragedy of what had happened, that's quite significant for us.
Yeah.
And as partners, having gone through this, it surely has either strengthened your relationship, or clearly you don't not want to ever see each other again, which is the other way it could have gone.
Couples team building. We're running team building workshops in Nepal now. Yeah, I think it really kind of strengthened, and I think we worked well together through the whole thing, and it was, looking back on hindsight, it's an experience which in many ways I'm extremely grateful to have gone through, not just in terms of our relationship as a couple, but also just in terms of like looking and evaluating your own life and understanding how you respond to those kind of situations, and it was quite a formative experience, yeah. What do you have to say?
Yeah, I think it wasn't just that, it was also the hiking before, like it's sort of taken precedence over the trip, but the whole trip was a very extremely physically challenging trip, and it was actually even in the weeks leading up that we'd also been challenged and had to work together as a team. So it sort of happened on the back of 2 weeks of working together, and I think that also helped us get out of the situation.
Are you hesitant to book your next trip to a far-flung destination for something adventurous?
The next one's somewhere tropical. We were not sitting in a tent, trying to stave off the freezing, and we both just like, okay, next time we're going somewhere tropical, somewhere warm. No more ice for a while.
For a while, at least. So, what was the first thing you did when you got home?
Showered. I had like a 10-minute shower. We actually hadn't even been able to, this is actually really gross, but wash our faces really in about 5 days, because we couldn't even get enough water to drink from the river. It was so cold and too hard to get to. So we couldn't even use water to wash our faces. So that was definitely the first thing I did.
Yeah, like good hot shower. The hotel we got back to in Kathmandu, we had a fresh, clean set of clothes there. Hot shower, clean clothes, and we went out for a really nice dinner.
Food.
Good food.
Not dried food.
We've been eating kind of freeze-dried, kind of ready meals for like the last 10 days. We just wanted some good, fresh food and a nice salad.
Now, once you told your loved ones what had happened to you, what were their reactions?
Relief, the obvious one, yeah. Rosie, I don't know.
Well, it was a bit of a tricky one, because there was a little bit of worry. Well, there was some concern sparked, but they already knew. We said we're going to be without contact, and we won't be able to contact you till this date. And the date at which the storm happened was still 5 days before that date. So there was sort of some concern, and anyone who watches international news would have known about it, and the others didn't know. So it was just sort of that mix of the ones who had known about it going, why are they not answering? Why are they not responding? Has anyone seen them? Has anyone spoken to them? And then a mixture between that and other friends sort of saying, oh my goodness, I didn't even know about the storm. So, but much relief.
Yeah, I mean, I think my mother was like, she kind of burst into tears when she saw my email in her inbox, because then she realized, okay, at least they're back. Whatever's wrong with them, they're back.
I can imagine.
So, yeah.
Now, Luke, you're also a photographer. Where can we see more of your work? Because I'm sure that you've got some incredible pictures of this.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really kind of put them up anywhere yet, except kind of just posting a few to my friends and emails around. But we can pass them on to you and put some through. And I'd like at some point to actually write something up. I've started kind of writing up a bit and maybe doing something a bit bigger with the photographs and the text that I put together. So yeah, watch that space.
You absolutely must. That sounds like a fabulous idea. We're certainly grateful that you are able to speak to us today and that you got out of the snow. Thank you so much for joining us.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you.